The second time.
He was still balling, though.
I'm talking about the first time.
Melo was still hooping, though. He went to OKC in Portland.
We had him.
We had him. Let's keep this thing moving along, man. Let's jump into a little bit of Bulls conversation as we transition towards the end of the show.
Let's see who still stays or sticks around for us. I'm actually motivated.
You know what? Listen,
I'm motivated. I'm actually encouraged.
Me and Jordan have talked Bulls in the morning. There's Bulls fans in the chat, man, and I want to talk about some expectations for this Chicago Bulls team this year. And when I talk about the expectations, right, I'm talking about the expectations of a team that is going through a transition. And I know that we live in the world where if you don't win a championship, it is the worst thing in the world, and that your team in entirety was a failure, right? But I don't think that that's the situation that the Bulls are heading into this season, because you're really just trying to build a chemistry between your new point guard and Josh Giddey and Kobe White. You're hoping that there is a step that can be taken for Game Book of World is not. Josh Primo, 8:37 a.m. to 6:47 p.m. R.I.P. You're trying to build a chemistry with the two pieces that you're going to that you think are going to be here the longest. Josh Giddey is 21.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that to me is something where you're just trying to figure this out to build a team around these two young pieces. And your hope is that Zach LaVine can be a part of that. But right now, what are your expectations for this Bulls team heading into the season, Joe?
I'm expecting actually dare I say a competitive team.
I would agree.
I think that you have two guards that are able to distribute the ball, because you got Giddey and then you got Lonzo coming off the bench. And I like the Giddey move that we have a guy that's a triple-double threat.
Yeah.
You have two wings. You got Zach and Cody that can score. I'm still not encouraged with Patrick Williams, but you can do something with Vooch. But I think you having someone that can stay to the backcourt, and now Cody and Zach can kind of play their
Kobe.
I meant Kobe. That's what I meant. They can play their positions where, I don't have to play point guard. I like that. And I think that with getting the ball, being able to pass the ball and being able to distribute, I'm loving that. So I actually want to watch the Bulls this year. I have not wanted to watch the Bulls in the last few years because I felt like an underachieving team. They never it just with Lonzo going down, they weren't 100%, and then it's like they've been struggling ever since. And I'm encouraged to watch them this time.
Yeah, I think here's my thing, right? I think this team is probably I think I said a 36-win team.
Oh, not even 500?
But 36 wins, going to a brand new point guard, young point guard, going with a youth movement of Kobe White, right? You're adding Modest Buzelis, who you want to get a ton of run in.
I definitely want to see
right.
Modest,
You're adding Josh Smith into the equation. You're adding I think that if you're going with that full-on youth movement, right, and maybe Zach LaVine is in there, for me, if it all works with Zach, maybe you get some more wins, because I think Zach's the perfect kind of player to play off of Josh Giddey. Mm-hmm. But you're just trying to figure out, okay, what's the next iteration of pieces that we have that we believe in, so that we can start to build off of this team with what we know. Mm-hmm. And if you do that this season and you win 36 games, that's a successful season in my mind.
No, I'm not doing 36. To me, you should. This team has enough veterans with Vooch, with Zach.
That's it.
Yeah, but you have
and Kobe.
But you have two. No, you're right. You have a contender for most improved player, 25. You still have two 25-point scorers on this squad. You got a double threat. Kobe and Zach can score over 20 a game.
I mean, they can, but
yes, that means they can.
They can.
You got a guy with Giddey that is a triple-double threat. There's no reason for them not to be able to score and win some games.
Yeah, they can't stop anybody, Joe.
Tomato.
There's no defense on this
now
team.
You want defense. Jesus.
Which one of them players play defense?
I guess you're just going to have to outscore.
Hey, listen. Must keep telling me that Patrick Williams is a lockdown defender, but y'all name me the game he stopped somebody.
I want to see some better basketball.
You know what? I take that back. There is one game. Patrick Williams guards Zion Williamson better than anybody else in the NBA.
Okay.
That's the one person he has actually stopped.
Well,
he now Zion. Now, I can't even say stop. Let me take that back.
I'm not
He
even.
made Zion have a tough 32.
I want Williams.
You know what I mean? It was a tough 32. He had to work for it. Wasn't a great shooting percentage that night.
It's not really. What I want.
Nah, it's like LeBron in the finals, right? LeBron still averaged 30 plus in the finals.
He normally gets 60 on you, but he only got 32 and he worked for it.
No. LeBron averaged 30 plus in the finals, but it was on like 45 shots. So it's like, okay, well, I can live with that.
Honestly, what I want to see is Williams on the bench, and I want to see Matas become that. I got to block a game, developing into a power forward, because I don't see it with Patrick Williams. But I just feel like there's more hope for me this year than the previous year. So I'm actually looking forward. I'm really curious to see what Lonzo looks like with his new knees.
With his new knees,
he got new knees.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Lonzo Ball can come back and stay healthy,
yeah,
bro, he about to change the game. Derrick Rose will unretire.
I'm just saying.
Give me new knees.
New knees. I'm just saying, like, having two guys that are multifaceted like that is a bonus. Because if he's running the second team, Lonzo's running the second team, you're not missing that type of distribution. You're not missing with in terms of just setting up your players, because he can create shots. He can distribute the ball. There's a reason why, like, a Chris Paul, barring injury, or Rondo, barring injury, those type of guys that can distribute the ball, that can like steady the squad, they always go far in the playoffs. They do well. It's just that Rondo always got hurt. Chris Paul got hurt, but when you got a good point guard that can distribute the ball, I mean, LeBron is an oversized point guard. Magic Johnson, these are guys that can distribute the ball.
Well, Magic Johnson was an actual point guard.
But I'm saying, 6'9". We got a 6'8" point guard.
He is tall.
He's a 6'8" point guard, a triple-double threat.
I think that's what was funny. Like when you looked at the picture and you were like, "Yo, I forgot how tall Kobe White is." I'm like, I keep telling y'all this man's 6'6". Like,
well, they're all pretty.
We got a tall lineup all till we get to the tall guys that need to be there.
I like Justin. Lonzo Ball needs that vibranium injection in his knees.
Hey, it might be a problem, bro. But no. I think here's my thing though. My expectations are around the 36 game mark, because what you're trying to do is build something that's going to take time to build. If you start off the season struggling, but then you finish the season strong, and you get to 36, we feel fine about it. You're probably still in the play-in.
Why would you struggle? I mean, if Zach is healthy,
because he's
actually healthy.
Yeah, but you're doing something completely new. Zach LaVine will be off the ball completely now. He's going to be a catch and shoot kind of player, which fits his game.
I think he likes
the expectation. He doesn't like that. He wants the ball in his hands. The expectation for his role, though, is that he's going to be off the ball. That he's going to be more of a catch and shoot guy. That he's going to be the guy that every now and then, right, you put on ball.
I think
if he's cooking and stuff like that.
So you don't think he'd be a slasher? They can set him up. I think
Zach LaVine is one of the best catch and shoot players in the NBA, or he was before he got hurt, and that's what he needs to be. You have no shooting on this team.
I still think that the impact of these two guards, Lonzo and Giddey, will dynamic. I can't even talk. They would change the dynamics. Huh?
It's that White Claw.
Get you
every time.
It would change the dynamics of the offense in terms of being able to distribute the ball. I don't want to I think we underestimate that.
Yeah.
So having two guys in Kobe and Zach is going to be huge. I mean, P. Will just needs to basically be a defender and a rebounder. And if we can get
P. Will's
Vooch,
just starting power forward.
But if Vooch, this is my only issue that I've hated watching this dang team, is that I don't want to see my center jacking up threes all the time. I don't want to see this spread.
So you don't want to watch basketball in 2024 then?
I don't want to see that on my squad. I understand that other people are doing it. It doesn't mean that everybody has to copycat that. I'm tired of it. It ain't working.
There's no.
That's how you're going to get 36 wins a game.
I mean, listen, I'm fine with Vooch playing down low.
Yeah.
I have no problems with it, but I think you just got to be realistic on being a modern offense.
Dynamite.
Yeah. That's a new word there. That's a new word there. That's a breeze word of the day. It's a breeze word of the day right there.
Come up with the word of the day.
Let's finish it out here, man, because I think the big question around this team is this, and it's going to be this for the entire season. If Josh Giddey and Zach LaVine actually do work out together, because I've said this, right? Josh Giddey and LaVine
dynamite
are the perfect players for each other. It's what you want. If the Bulls are winning and you've got Josh Giddey and Zach LaVine playing off of each other, Do you still trade Zach LaVine? Is the bridge burned so much that you're still just trying to get him out of here because you want the contract off of your books? You want to be able to have more flexibility, but finally it's working.
How many years does he have left? 2?
2. Zach LaVine signed a 5-year deal, my boy. He got 4 more years on this deal.
That was only a year ago, the extension?
The extension was, a year ago.
No. Was it? Look it up.
Is it 2? It said most 2.
I felt like it was 2 years ago.
Then he's got 3 years left.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Well, you said he got 2 years left.
I couldn't remember the terms. When I tell you I wasn't paying attention to basketball. By the way, as a breeze, I do watch basketball.
You don't watch basketball.
I did watch.
He's got 3
I watched 3 games.
He's got 3 years left. He's got $43 million this year.
I was close.
But you weren't. You were just as close. You were just as close as I was.
I said 2.
You were just as close as I was.
What did you say? 5.
I said 4.
Okay, I thought
he said he's got 4 years left. 43 million this year, 45 million next year.
He's got 2 years.
He's got 3 years left.
30, 31. This is 2024, 20. This
he's
year
got to
right
play
now.
this year, Joe. This year ain't started.
That's now, and then there's 2 more years after that.
Do some math.
I'm just saying he's got 2 more years.
I want you to look at Drew.
In 2 years, in 2026.
You take a look over there so that he can help you with counting. Yeah, I mean, what?
No, the whole point is that he's here for a while. So
he'll be here till 2026, 2027.
And I don't know. He would have to have a great. Well, what are you trading him for? To get another center or something? Another a big?
I don't know.
That's the only way it works.
Here's the problem. Tell Joe he can't be out here with the real Froffo hitting. So.
Shout out to Hayes.
Hey, he's been rocking the bald since Michael Jordan was around.
It's been over 20.
But no,
years.
my thing with Mike was there. Mike was on the Wizards.
No, Mike. Yeah, Mike went home.
Mike went
like
home.
80.
Yeah, Mike went home 89.
89,
right?
Yeah,
89. Mike went home.
Yeah,
Mike had waves all the time.
Nah, he had just a little whatever. No, I went home and I was about 23 or 4.
Oof.
So almost 21, 20-something years, yeah.
30.
You made it. You made it.
I think it was Lord.
I was thinning at 19, but I shaved it off. I went official at I was 20. No, I had hair, it was thinning. I shaved it all the way off at like 24, 25. Yeah. I did. It was the whole first marriage.
I can't wait till you come back, man. I can't wait till you come back.
I'm gonna come back like my man.
Can't wait, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Can't wait. But no, I think you're not going to trade something phenomenal or get back something phenomenal in a trade for Zach LaVine. You're just not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen. So the question is, are you so done with LaVine that if you're doing well, you move on from him anyway? Is the bridge so burned that it can't be repaired?
Uh-huh.
Or do you keep Zach, try to make this thing work? And, if he's a little bit upset about it, tough tits. You signed the contract.
I don't think. Well, I think he was humbled to understand it. Like
it sounded like that in the opening presser.
Nobody really wanted him.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to Sam Pram. My stuff was beautiful, by the way. It's coming back though.
Raging, right? You're just hoping someone takes his contract,
right?
That's all it is,
right? I'm like
if you trade him, you're just like you'll take it. What do you want to send us back?
Yeah,
we got some lint that was left in the couch. We got a dog. He's a little sickly. I give you the bullet to put him down with. That's kind of where you're at with this.
Yeah. I don't know. I think trading. He's dynamic enough where as a player, it's just properly motivated, properly locked in. We might be stuck with him in general. Because if no one's going to trade for him.
It's fine if he really does accept the role.
Mm-hmm.
If he really accepts the role of being the off-ball guy, you can be a 25-point per game off-ball 2 guard.
Yeah.
You can be one of the best scorers in the NBA off-ball.
Yeah.
You can be that guy off of Josh Giddey. I think Josh Giddey is perfect for Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
But Zach LaVine has to accept the role of not being the number one guy.
So we have to give it to Kobe White.
Kobe White is who you're trying to make your number one guy.
Because he failed. Zach failed to be the guy. And I think he's fine with that.
Zach just ain't
we've always said he was a number 2, if not a number 3 guy anyways. It's just
I think Zach could have been more, but you gave him the money and he immediately was not healthy since then.
Yeah, but he also is like
DeMar's year, he was never healthy. Year after that, he was healthy for a little bit, but he just played through the injuries.
Yeah.
And then last year, he was... Well, no, that was... So the first year, played through the injuries, tried to fight his way back, didn't work out. And then last year, he was devastated by injuries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, he hasn't been healthy.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. And if you aren't healthy, guess what? Somebody else is going to step up. Kobe White stepped up. I think that's where your focal point is. But I do think that Zach LaVine and Josh Giddey could be a disgusting tandem.
I think we have a plethora of guards that can do a nice rotation.
We always had a plethora of guards.
But I think these guys actually can do something with I think, like I said before, having Giddey and Lonzo is going to actually work out well.
Don't expect much from Lonzo.
I'm just saying,
don't let that
is a fifth.
Don't let that alley-oop fool you.
If is a fifth. It was a good look.
Don't let that alley-oop the modest fool you. No? Like, that's what everybody. I knew Lonzo Ball had did something because my phone just started vibrating. It's just like I just could feel it. I was just like, that feels like a knees conversation. I don't like that. Yeah. I look at my phone. Lonzo's throwing a lob to modest people. He's back. Oh, I can't wait to be at the UC and watch this. Like, y'all know he's coming off of the bench, right? Like,
yeah.
No, man. I'm dare I say, and maybe I'm drinking some of the Bulls Kool-Aid too. And it's not to say I think they're going to be a 45-50 win team.
I'm still
thinking. But dare I say I am a little bit, no pun intended, giddy about this about this young Bulls team.
Yeah.
Because there's something there that can develop. And I think, we talked about Vooch being in the starting lineup at the start of this thing. Do you not end up probably with a lineup that includes more of Josh, not Josh Smith. Why can't I think of his name?
Huh?
The center we brought in.
Oh, the tall guy. Smith?
It is Smith. What's his first name?
I don't know. I just got my word of the day hooked up, so I was working on that. Paul Smith, was it?
Pat been playing an electrical
Hayes
side?
knows what it is. Hayes, who is it? Tell us. Do your job, Hayes. Smith, wasn't it?
It is Smith. I just can't think of his first name for some reason right now. No, Walter Smith.
Walter E. Smith, you need it, we build it.
Jalen Smith.
There you go. See? And shout out to Hayes. He got it first. Let's see. I got it.
You got what?
I had to update the word of the day. Anyways, keep going.
I mean, that's it. Appreciate your opportunity to show love.
There.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Wait, hold on.
Let us know how you feel about this Bulls team moving forward.
Wait, do I have it? No, I had it. Okay, anyway, Dynamize was...
Did you add it?
I don't have time to sync it. We're basically in. I had explosive containing nitrate characterized by force of personality. Dynamize.
Breeze word of the day.
The Breeze word of the day.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do, man. For the super producer, Joel Holt, this your boy Pat the Designer. Back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bear down. One love. See Red Nation. We back. Peace.
Dynamize.
It's a wild word. Dynamite. What were you going for there? What word were you trying to say?
That was something about dynamics or something. I
turned into like JJ. Dynamite!
It was something about changing the dynamics of the team, and I couldn't get out. I don't know what I was combining. Dramatic side, whatever.
Dramatic.